जय जगन्माता बगलामुखी। ओम क्रीं बगलामुखी वरदे सर्व सौभाग्य प्रदायिनी समस्त भक्तानां सर्वाभीष्ट साधय साधय क्रीं ओम स्वाहा. Our so-called acharyas, we cannot say they are all good acharyas. People who call them as acharyas, for those people, they don't know the real meaning of things, the power of observing things, don't know if they have the knowledge or if they have half-baked information in their hands. Let us see two examples for that now here. That is, there is a lot of information. Most importantly, the reason behind this is all our Vedas, Shastras and all our scriptures are in the Sanskrit language. The language that is there in Sanskrit cannot be understood very clearly. For few topics, there will be two meanings. For one word, there will be two meanings. So, instead of taking the right meaning, they take the other meaning for the word. In the same way, comma, full stop, question mark, all these things, if it is not considered, then totally the meaning will change completely. There are many examples for that. It is there in Tamil, English, Hindi. There are many examples. For that, I am going to show you two examples here. First, this is a word. This is a Sanskrit word only. Ushnam Ushne na Shanti. This is a word from Rigveda, from a Upaveda, which comes under Ayurveda. So the sentence is Ushnam Ushne na Shanti. The meaning of this is, here, Ushnam Ushnena Shanti. If you read it like this, the meaning of the word is Ushnam means heat. Heat with the help of heat will cool down. That is the meaning of this word. Ushnam Ushnena Shanti. You can keep reading it like this. Then what will happen? These acharyas will teach everyone that heat with the help of heat will cool down. The person who listens to this will also believe in this. But in reality, Ushnam Ushnena Shanti, will heat get cool using heat? Please think about it. For example, you are in one room, that room is too hot. You are sweating like anything. Too much of it. Immediately you will go out and stand under the heat. It is hot right there. Then will it cool yourself? It will not cool you down. If at all that cools you down, then the statement is correct. Ushnam Ushnena Shanti. If that statement has to be correct, then if you get out of the room and you go and stand under the sun, then you will need to feel cool. Will you feel cold if you stand under the sun? No, you won't. So, the statement is not correct. It is wrong. So, to think this, the knowledge the person should have who recites or reads this sloka. So, the problem here is Ushnam Ushne na Shanti. Like this only you should read. In the beginning, it was like this only. Ushnam Ushne. There is a gap in between the sloka. Na. After that, Shanti. So, Ushnam Ushne na Shanti. That means heat with the help of heat will not cool down at all. It won't match. That is the correct meaning, right? Isn't it? Ushnam Ushne na Shanti. So, like this, there are many topics which has been understood in a correct way. The important thing for that is, I will tell you, as per our Bhagavad Gita, Gita Acharyas, many people in the morning on the television will talk, and in the same way, they also talk on the YouTube. We have seen this. They are saying that God has mentioned that whatever you see on this planet is just an illusion. The world is just an illusion. Whatever you are seeing here is an illusion. You are also an illusion. You and I, we are all an illusion. Who told this? Lord himself told in Bhagavad Gita. I'm asking you people, at the same time these people are asking us to perform the karma. If it is an illusion, then performing that karma is also an illusion, right? From that illusion, how can you get punya, good deeds? That is also an illusion only. If everything is an illusion, then why did the Kurukshetra war take place? You should have told to the God himself, to tell to Arjuna and to tell the Pandavas that all these things are just illusion and this war is not required at all. Like this, people could have told, right? So, somewhere like this, Ushnam Ushnena Shanti, somewhere there is a problem. Without knowing that only, many people keep saying Sarvam Maya, Maya, Maya. Like this, they keep telling. So here there are many things to think, and without thinking that everyone is just following, listening to one person. Let this be here. Next is the second point. Next one is, when she is too sad, she goes to the river bank and sits there for a while. This is one statement in English. Many years ago, when I was studying SSLC, my medium was Malayalam. And my second language was English. So one teacher used to come. One main sir used to come. After he comes, I think the name of the book is, I don't remember the name of the book properly, The Lost Horizon. That is what is the name, I believe. It's just a small thinking. So while taking the class, the sir said, when she is too sad, she goes to the river bank and sits there for a while. After telling this, the sir told the meaning of the statement. Do you know what he told? That girl, that means, let me explain you a small story on this. That is, a young lady, a 20 years lady. She is working in one house. She is born in a very poor family. She has come here and she is working. In the night, she has to go to her own house. In her house, they are in a very poor state of living. There is a big bungalow and she is working in the big bungalow. People from the bungalow torture her a lot and they are also misusing her. But she cannot go and tell this to anyone at her place. If she tells this at her house, then they will ask her not to go to the work, and because of this, the situation in her house will get more worse. She is the only one who is working and the house runs on her income. So, what will happen to her? In her heart and mind, there will be too much of worries and sorrows. And that time, she goes to the nearby riverbank. When she feels very sad and lonely, she will sit in the riverbank calmly for a while. She will console herself, and once she feels good, she will go back to her house. This is the matter. So now, what did the teacher tell? When she is too sad, when she feels very sad in her heart, or when she feels sad, too sad, she goes to the river bank. This is where is the problem. River bank. What did he tell means? Near the river means a lake. Near the river, there is a bank. And the name of the bank is River Bank. State Bank, Catholic Syrian Bank, Indian Bank, etc., etc. Like this he was telling. She goes to the bank and spend time in the bank and sits quietly. During that time, her mind will get some peace and she will go back to her house. Like this the teacher said. So, I had a doubt. At that time, there were 55 kids. All those were kids. There are other students also. I felt this is not correct. I felt in that way. Why? Because during those days, after 2 p.m. in the afternoon, the bank won't be open. Not only that, the girl is a poor girl and cannot open a bank account. In the evening, if she goes to the bank, will they open the bank specially for her? No, right? During those days, I'm not getting the name. There will be a grill door which they will drag together and lock it inside. There will be people sitting who will be settling the accounts, and that will be the time for settling the accounts. The staff will not allow someone from outside. At the time, without any connection within the bank and without knowing the person, if a girl comes to the bank and sit there, how is that possible? So when I asked the teacher about this, he said that the girl, after going to the bank, all these fans will be right there. She will be counting the cash in the bank and happily she will spend some time in the bank, and once her mind is in peace, she will go back to her house. Like this he said. But still in my mind, I was constantly thinking this is not correct, this is not correct. One day I came home. Then weekly once or 15 days, since my father is in a big position, he used to come to house rarely. I used to mingle very friendly with my father. And I said this matter to my father. So my father said, you're thinking little too much, I guess. You should not be like this. Whatever the teacher says, it will be always correct. And if you have a doubt, the teacher will refer to the guide and only then he will come and take the class. So whatever he said is correct. So just follow it. Don't confuse your mind with unwanted questions. Like this my father said. Even then, I felt this is not correct. But this was an English story. The story from London. Maybe there is a bank near the river. Maybe that bank name is River Bank. I thought this like this also. But mine still in London at Thames River. Still in my mind, no. From the bottom of my mind, even my mind is saying this is not correct, this is not correct, this is not correct. All the other students in the class were supporting the teacher. Among them, there was only one guy and my friend. I have many friends, but he was one among them. We were 9 friends and one among them said, even I feel the same like you. I think whatever you are saying is correct. He said like that. His name is Gopakumar. He was telling like that. It's been more than 2 years now. It's not like these days now, right? During golden days, it was +1 and +2. Was not in the school. We used to go to college. It was like pre-degree, first year, pre-degree, second year. And after that only we should go to degree. Pre-degree, first year and second year, we were studying in the college. When I was studying at the time, while I was studying pre-degree second year, one teacher got the same book and started to teach. When he started to tell the story every day, I used to wait for this teacher to come and wait till this topic comes up. I did not ask before. Later the time had come. Teacher said, when she is too sad, she goes to the river bank and sits there for a while. Like this he said. When the girl used to feel sad, when she feels very sad, mean to say more depressed, during that time, she would go to the nearby river bank, near that river. River bank means she used to sit near that river bed. After going there, the girl will spend some time and once she finds peace, she would go back home. So see, to get the right meaning for this sentence, I had to wait for 2.5 years. 2 years I had to wait and only I got to know the right meaning. So, in my mind, it was indicating me that it is not correct, it is not correct. It was like someone was telling this is to my heart. After some time, I asked the teacher. The earlier teacher who taught us, he said the meaning of the river bank was a bank and the girl used to go to the bank. Like this he said. No, that's not right. Bank means Tiram, which is nothing but shore. That is the meaning of it. For beach also you can say the same word. However, here when they say it is a river bank, it is a river bank near the river bed. She used to sit near that river bed. So that is what is the meaning. That's what the teacher said. So now you see, among these two topics, how many mistakes are there? Matter. There is a message hidden in it, you see. Ushna Mushnena Shanti means, you say, when they are telling that sloka, how many mistakes are there in it? It's only when one letter na changes. Totally the meaning changes completely. In the same way, here also, it is applicable in our Hindu culture, Hindu Atmiya Shastra. There are many mistakes in it. It is not the mistake in the Shastras. But whoever has learnt wrongly, those acharyas are the ones. It is their mistake and getting forward with the people just like that. Just few days ago, which is like 15 to 20 days ago, I had an appointment. I met 10 to 15 people. On that day, I got angry a lot. Why did you ask so many people to come on the same day? I fought with my office people. And they said, what can we do, Swamiji? They are coming from very far off place. Only after they reached, we got to know they wanted to see 2 to 3 horoscopes. We gave appointment only for 20 people. But it became 45 people, like this the office staff said. Even in this scenario, there is one interesting information, and that is, they said one person from the group, he looks a bit intelligent too. I think he is a teacher in a school, like this they said. Both husband and wife are there. They came to me and said, the Swami, in the house nothing is going on well. And when we saw the horoscope, there is nothing such matter in it. Here it is like this only. Many people tell it as a complaint saying that I went there with so much of difficulty, but they did not even see the horoscope also. Even if we see the horoscope, there should be some matter in it, right? One, there should be something good or something bad should be there. When there is nothing, no matter in the horoscope, you simply don't give any dakshana and all these things. You can happily go back home and I'll give them the horoscope back. So in their horoscope, there is no matter at all. There is nothing good, there is nothing bad in it. Like this only, the life will continue. Then I told them, there won't be any changes in your life. You guys are leading an average life now itself, right? Yes, Swami. You have a small house, a two-wheeler also, right? Yes, Swami. Like this only we are living. However, there is no improvement in our job and that's why we are showing our horoscope. I asked them, what is your profession? In a private school, we are working as a teacher. Like this they have mentioned. There won't be any changes in the job, and for this purpose, you don't have to chant any special mantras nor perform any special pujas nor you have to consult any astrologer. Nearby you, if there is any Kali Mata temple, every Friday, if possible, go to the temple and pray. If possible, perform few rituals that are followed in the temple. Like that I told them. For this, what they replied, Yes, Swami, recently we have built a temple and we keep visiting the temple quite often. When we go there, we perform all the rituals they have asked us to do. Which temple? Where did you go? And they have told us, oh, you don't know. You haven't not seen it. No, I have not seen it and I don't know much about that. Karona Devi. Eh? What? Yes, Swami. Karona Devi. Immediately they picked up the phone and showed me. In the phone, they showed me the picture of a goddess who is big in size and she is lying down. It was similar to other Kali temples, where there are big idols of Kali Devi. One goddess. She is dressed up nicely and on the top of that there is one lady standing in a very anger state and she is showing some dance as well. They were telling me, in the past, after the Corona affected people, these temples were constructed. Karona Devi, both elder sister and younger sister. The first Corona is the elder sister and the second Corona wave is the younger sister. Just see what stupidity these people are doing. Just see how people have stooped down to the lack of knowledge of mankind. He is a teacher and he has gone there and prayed as well. Plus he has also performed the rituals. This is how people are now in the Hindu culture and their lack of knowledge. This should change. And if this has to change, where should it start from? It should start from all the kshetras. If it has to start from the kshetras, then first the kshetra should have people who are knowledgeable, people who know the correct shastra should be appointed first. Go to any particular kshetra and ask any acharya about Daiva Shastra. They will say, we don't need to know all those things and we know Agama Shastra. In the kshetra, to perform the puja, if they know Agama Shastra is enough. However, in order to preach the normal public, then you don't need Agama Shastra. There, you need only Daiva Shastra. So here, the most important point is that Acharya not knowing the Daiva Shastra is only our minus point. It is the most important minus as per Hindu culture. In other religions, it is not like that. In other religions, people learn their culture in a proper way and they preach it correctly as well. They preach it to children as well. They are creating a new generation which has the right set of religious knowledge. However, in our Hindu culture, it is not there at all. That should be there. Definitely it should be there. India is the epitome of Hindu culture only, right? That means it is a motherland of Hindu culture. The Hindu culture was born in India, and that's why in India, if it is not there, then where else it will go? In India, Arsha Bharatam, which means the land that belongs to the sages or rishis. In this land or Bharatam, that Visham should be there. Unfortunately, we don't have it even at least 10% in us, and that is the truth. Here you can find pure businessmen, but you won't find a true person who possesses good wisdom, and the right acharyas who are willing to pass this to next generation are handful. My dear fellow people, please be little knowledgeable and please go in search of good acharya and don't fall for all unwanted belief. Why? Because death is always standing behind you. And for that death, when you are pushed down, there will be a time, and that time to save you, only your good deeds can only save you. With the grace of Goddess Jagannath, I pray that whatever I said, you were able to understand, and all my blessings to you.